We've arrived finally in Oxford, and tonight staying at a hotel to rest up for the long journey before we get engaged and involved with other people. And they'll move us to some other place afterward, but I thought I'd take a little bit of footage out the window here of the hotel we're staying at. And a little later we'll have a tour of this part of the city and go to the oldest coffee house in Britain, perhaps the oldest one in Western Europe. Used to be a little place for political gatherings of students, political and philosophy over coffee, and it'll be quite exciting to visit that, since it is the oldest one and one of the intellectual centers outside the university here in Oxford. We'll follow. This is the hotel we're staying in. I have no idea how old the building is, but sort of nicely redone inside. Just a little bit of the spirit or sense of this part of the town. And among the older things in the city, there's Nr.1. Looking down the high street in Oxford, and had to get a sense of the character of the place. And remember, it's one of the great educational centers in the world, and a lot of students running around. It'll probably be interesting coffee house conversation here. This is the oldest coffee house in England, established in the year 1650, and nicely redone building, the Grand Cafe. Sort of resuscitated building. Across the way is the Queen's Lane Coffee House, which was established in 1654, 4 years later. And the coffee houses originally were places where revolutions were had, politics were discussed, and people had great philosophical debates, and quite marvelous history of the original coffee houses. As you can see on down the high street, the whole street's quite interesting and quite old. And church steeple under repair, way down the way with scaffolding round about it.